You, what going on? It's the Same Difference podcast with Jah and
Neci?
thanks for joining us on another great episode. We finally, well, we've had a celebrity or two on before, but this is a real live celebrity, homegrown, homebred movie star, man. And the boy really looks like how he looks on screen. This is a handsome guy. Fly Kino is in the back and he ready and willing. Can't wait to get to talk to you. Nisi, I hope you get your questions ready for this, man. Do you?
I'm ready.
Hey, real
You know
quick,
I'm
right?
ready.
Yeah, you are. I do use CapCut, right? I don't know if anybody is familiar. I do use CapCut when I do certain things and promo and videos and stuff, right?
Don't do it.
You know who shouldn't?
Don't don't do it.
Okay. Listen, you go to the government house TikTok page, please. Just check out how unserious Virgin Islanders are. Please go on Government House, USVI Government House TikTok page. You tell me what you think. Don't do it right now. Watch and share it live. But later, go on the USVI Government House TikTok page. The Virgin Islands is not a real place, man. But other than that, yeah, we got Akeno content waiting in the back. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to get into this interview because I don't know if you know, I actually applied to be a part of the movie, but my ass, I applied too late. The deadline had passed, so I did a video for nothing. But yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
we got Kino in the back, man, and we're gonna get to him right after these messages. Yo, what going on, fly guy Kino? What going on?
Yo,
Good night.
good night. The one and
So
only.
young and youthful and handsome.
Thank you,
Dope. I
Uh-huh.
love that.
thank you.
No, we gotta compliment our black men, our Crucian men, or Virgin Islands men, and I appreciate the good skin. He comes through, and I like that.
Greatly appreciate it.
You're
That's
very
what's up.
welcome.
Embrace it because she don't call everybody that day. She don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
She don't like the
God,
people.
oh God. Sometimes you got to lie a little bit, just a little
Another
bit,
just smile. Another just
No.
smile.
just a
She
little bit
if
because
she know she can't say nothing nice, she'd have shut up. So I appreciate that.
wait,
But but thanks for coming on. So can you please just give a short bio to the people watching? Basically, who are you? And they might not know. Can you tell them why you're here tonight?
yes, my name is Akeno Canton. I'm a young man, grew up in Mombichu, St. Croix, Virgin Islands. I'm here tonight to just explain a little something about myself, a little something about the Akeno movie, and dib and dab in a little scenes and explain what the scenes about and how we even came here, or how I came here, and how the movie even came about.
Thanks for that. So first, let's start with: do you have like an acting background? Did you do any drama or anything like that?
Honestly, I don't have no kind of acting experience. This was a brand new thing to me. Honestly, the opportunity come to me, and I'm a young man. Any opportunity that I feel make me excel in life or make me a greater
Hmm.
person or enhance a skill that I never had before, I'm gonna take the opportunity
Mm.
anytime. Anytime.
And that's quite an opportunity. Like out the gate, your first
Very.
acting
I tell
Cause
you,
usually people, from what I understand, I've never been in the business. their first acting job to basically be getting donuts and coffee for everybody else.
Right, right,
So,
right.
so to jump out the gate, gentleman
Mm-hmm.
style asks, "What is Akeno?" That man right there is Akeno. What's the movie? The Akeno Movie. Easy.
Mm,
Like
Easy.
you can't forget it.
I need some
So
context. Free
Man,
context.
listen. And the
this
good thing about it, right? Okay, when see, I didn't even know, like, at first, I didn't know the movie would have been like the Aquino movie. So
Mm.
even to that, I was grateful for Peter for putting it in my name and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, he was like, even even though, like, well, the main reason for that, that was he know how much I really wanted to, like, be out there, put my name out there, and everybody know about me and stuff like that. So he was like, man, I'm gonna put a movie in your name. So, you know what I'm saying? In the future, when you ain't here no more and stuff like that, your name gonna still live on, like other people name out here with big names and stuff like that. So it was a good moment for me.
so tell us, how did you approach someone? How did you end up in a movie and starring in one?
Okay,
Walk us through it.
so it started out, so the t-shirt business, right? So my t-shirt business, it was booming. It was booming. I had my customers, and I was really appreciative of all the people that were supporting me, and I still appreciate everybody that's still supporting me out there. And thank you so much, the audience listening. My aunt, she wanted my business to be even more out there, which is worldwide. So she knew about Peter, and she knew about Peter being a somebody that records and stuff like that, and all the things that he into. So she actually reached out to Peter. Peter came to St. Croix. We did a little he did a little videography with me sitting down by the cruise ship, because I got a little gig done with the cruise ship where I could sell my clothes so people off the cruise ship could spread the word for me also. So when he did that, he was so inspired with me being such a hard worker and seeing how hard I work in just to get my things out there and stuff like that. So he was like, man, I really want to do a movie in St. Croix, but I want it to be with you in it. And I want your story to live on, and how you coming up and all the things you got to do to even make it out of St. Croix, and the different things that you gotta work hard. Not only, even if you got a little business, you still got to work, because you might not get the supporters that you need, and everybody talking about you and this is that. So that was a whole little backstory with me even getting into the movie industry.
Thanks for that. Now, they're asking in the chat, is it action? Is it a thriller? Like what is the movie about? Is it a biography? What is it? Who's
It
Frozen?
get is is a biography, but a biography with action. It have action, romance, drama. I think that's like the three main genres, right? The action, romance, and drama. Cause it have some love scenes that you might see. Then they get some action scenes where they have a little bit of, well, shooting, killing, or whatever. And then you got a little drama scene where it's a whole lot of corruption and things going on. So yeah.
So I want to ask a question because I either you're just very, very just humble and low key because I feel like we're just overlooking like you have no acting background. It's your first movie. You're starring as the lead and it's named after you. Like that's not a small thing.
Right.
And I don't want to overlook it like it's a small thing. That's a
Right.
big deal to
Mhm.
have it named after you, starring it. So as you said, so as it lives on in your name. Like how humbling or how did that feel for you in that moment when Peter said it's gonna be called the Akino movie? Like when you heard that and you were like for real, like and you realized that's the real thing. What was that moment like for you?
it was really an exciting moment for me. And to this day, I don't always thank Peter when I see him and stuff like that. I don't thank you. I don't say like I really appreciate you because beyond this, he never really come to me and be like, you think you could act or you think you could do this? He
Mm,
just come with it. He just come with the opportunity and he was like, hey, this is what I got in my head. You willing to do the role? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. That's how big the moment was. I didn't even have a chance to say no. In my head, I no wasn't even an answer. So I was just ready to just get with the program, buckle up, and learn what I had to learn in the little few times we had, and just go straight in head first.
mm.
So so okay, did he present you a script or how did that go? How did it lead into it?
Uh-huh. Well, afterwards, okay, so when he came to me with the idea, and I told him yes, he said okay, no problem. He gonna start working on the scripture and stuff like that. So he had a woman. I think I don't want to get it wrong. I think she's from Detroit. I don't remember 100%, but she
Mm.
was the one that was the writing the scripture and stuff like that for the whole movie. And thanks to her too, and everybody else that had a big part to play in the movie, as producers, everybody that come out and help support and stuff like that. So when he provided me with a scripture, a while after he was like, all he gonna need me to do is learn this for the period of time that I had to learn it for until the movie come up and stuff like that. And honestly, not speaking, I learned that scripture in like, and you could ask I learned it in like 3 days. And the scripture was at least 70 something pages long. And I'm the main person in the movie, so a lot of scenes or every scene was with me. I think I only had like one scene that wasn't without me, but every scene was with me. So for me to learn that in that short period of time with no acting experience, no experience to the movie industry was crazy to me too. And to
That
everybody
is
else.
crazy.
Yeah.
This
So
story
what?
is wild.
You I know, right? You one take Kino or you had to do couple takes.
Well, I had to like in the moment you got to do couple takes because I ain't talking about I'm nobody, but you might be in a scene with somebody that don't remember their lines, so you kind of help them with
Mm.
their lines, and then you kind of forget your lines, so you got to think back up and remember quick and then retake again. But for the most part, I was doing the best I could, and I did a lot of takes. In certain parts, I did do a good bit of takes, but it wasn't nothing to be like, what I'm saying, no, you ain't doing good, you ain't doing good. It was just the remembering part when you really get to the scene and you just want to remember when you focusing too hard, you don't kind of forget a little bit and stumble.
So,
Was there
so
I'm
what?
sorry.
Oh, sorry. No.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So what was it like for you, or what was your process to tap into the different emotional scenes that you needed to tap into to portray that? Because you know, Mambi Joe, we ain't doing all of that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
acting requires you to have a variety of
Of
emotions
things,
to
yeah.
display. And since you've never practiced or did any professional training, what did you do or tap into to get your emotions conveyed on screen?
Okay, so any scenes with like just basically like having fun and stuff like they love romantic scenes and stuff like that. That's kind of naturally within because I just a lover boy type thing. So them scene wasn't too hard or whatnot. It was just meeting somebody new and having to like what I'm saying
Connect with
fall,
them.
yeah, connect and because we kiss in certain scenes, we got a little kissing scene and stuff like that. So all that was a little different. But the scenes where like that was involved and them scenes I had to do a little crying and stuff like that. Them thing were hard. I must say it was hard because to cry and demand is probably like the hardest thing. Like I could cry enough,
Mm-hmm.
but you
And
got to let me
demands.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got to let me gear up to them tears coming out because I can't just sit here and just it'll be like damn. And I can't really like in the moment was so sad too. It was so sad too. And for that specific scene, I could recall us like taking that scene over and over because the scene was sad. But me forcing myself to like cry or trying to cry so hard, it was like we were laughing too much. And that's it. And yeah. I must say Peter got a lot of patience and the producers had a lot of
Mm.
patience. Trust me.
Was there a scene that made you nervous? Because you said there's like romance scenes and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
it's one thing when you being romantic and you're in the moment. I'm sure it's another when
Yeah.
there's people watching you and recording you and telling you, "Hey, no, go to," you know what I mean? Like, how did that go?
Um I had like couple scenes where I was nervous. The
Mm-hmm.
the romance scene definitely I was nervous. They probably could have seen. I know Peter could have seen half the time because Peter used to come and laugh after me and stuff like that. I said me, hey, listen, buckle up, no man. You could do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying, act like that's your girlfriend and that's your woman and I doing that thing and they just loosen up a little bit. And my co-star Cassandra, she was the same way. She was nervous, really nervous. But I mean, afterwards we get comfortable with each other and we had to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Because the scene had to be rolled and stuff like that. So and then I think a scene the couple scenes with like pressure and stuff like that because you dealing with like big artists now and you try and put an image to the artist like yeah he know what he doing and stuff like that. So when I get one on one with pressure, you know what I'm saying, it was a vibe and we laugh and joke. But when it's time to do the thing and you see this man mood switch and he gets serious into movie mode, it's like wow. Let me kind of tighten up and do my thing because me you want nobody to say this man can't act cool. Nah, I didn't want the extra little comments to check. Even though all we were just starting out and a lot of us in the movie was a first time acting gig for us. So yeah, either we like probably been on the same page or had the same feelings towards different thing or have the same nervousness. So it was a vibe.
Gentleman Star wants to know how old are you, sir?
I'm 22 years old.
With your own movie?
Yeah,
Name after you?
22 years
I
old.
know,
Just
right?
mail me. Let me send my shot to get autograph, please, because I just don't want
Listen,
it to wait
Exactly.
too long, and then they get expensive. And I mean, it's expensive now, but the price gonna go up
yeah.
tomorrow. And I just want to get my autograph in now. That's all.
But the
Listen,
catch
you
is you gotta get his tees, his
Right,
t-shirt,
but
and
right,
then
right,
yeah.
right,
and
right.
the crazy thing about it, you saying that with a movie, but when I started out doing t-shirts, I was 16 years old when I started out. It was like a little after my 16th birthday, I started out doing a t-shirt, and my mother provided me with all the tools I needed, and
Mm,
I want to thank her for the rest of my life because I love my mother. She's
Big up,
my
moms.
that's what's
yes,
up.
big up mom for sure, Sandra Canton. Yeah, she's
Okay,
definitely my number one person in my life forever. I love my father. He there.
we
he there.
understand
He
for
there in my
sure.
life too, and he's a hard worker. That's who teach me to work hard for everything I need and want. So yeah, but
Awesome.
when I started out, I was 16 years old, and people couldn't even believe like at 16 I doing my own thing and my own entrepreneur and stuff like that. Cause I never had a job before that. I didn't get a job till like 19, 20 years old. So
Mm.
yeah, the entrepreneur thing was definitely for like at least 4 years before I started out getting a job and stuff like that.
What was there
There's
any aspect
oh,
of? Oh, sorry. Was there any
go ahead, go
aspect of the
ahead.
movie that made you doubt that you could do it? Not that you couldn't work through the scenes, but
Mm-hmm.
was like reading it and understanding what you needed to portray? Was it something that made you frustrated? That you like that gave you some type of doubt? Usually, sometimes even when we're ready, when we have to do it, there's always something that comes up that just gives you that little like frustration, the doubt, the you gotta refocus or whatever that may be. Was there any time that you had that while you were filming?
Good question.
No, I don't. I don't feel at any time I had any doubts or anything. I was more so excited and so much caught up in the moment that is like doubt, even fear, doubt and fear, and everybody around me made me feel like comfortable. And Peter make sure he drill in my head, hey, you could do this thing, don't worry about it, da 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 da. So doubt and fear was like out my mind. I was just ready to do this movie and see how it come out and just see who I got to work with and the producers I could meet and maybe even get into bigger things after the movie and stuff like that. So I was really excited.
So no pressure on the young man with the movie named
No
after
pressure,
him.
no pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
What? What? And I didn't even want to host a queen show, but this man, this whole thing. Damn, that's huge. That's huge.
Hey.
Man said he listening. Add in. Hold up. He got. I gotta send him the link. All right, go ahead. Carry on.
Yeah,
You got another question,
I'll
Nisi? Let
keep,
me get him
I'll
in here.
keep.
No, I do. I have tons of questions because I just I mean you're so in the present of the whole experience,
Yeah,
and I just at your age, and I want to really take a moment to say, to look at, you say you come from Mambiju, you started to be an entrepreneur with just after your 16th birthday, then you got your job at 19, and now you're like at 22 and you're doing a movie without any experience, without any training. I want to really tap into the people around you that not just supported you. Was there ever people that felt like you couldn't do this or gave you any doubt that, I mean, I can see yourself driven and you were going to do it
uh,
anyway. But were
yeah,
there
yeah.
ever people, sometimes we just have people around us that be like, a movie, Akino man, that ain't really your
Yeah.
thing. And you know what? And then, like, was there ever any of that happening in your ear?
Okay, so the people closest to me, as in like people I grew up with, friends, mother, father, brothers. I have two brothers, well, three actually. Um, None of those people definitely doubted me. Everybody was happy for me. I never really had nobody come to me and really like show the doubt. If they did doubt me, they do it far away or they do it with a little crowd that they close with or stuff like that. But I did have some people like I wouldn't consider them close, but some people that you know for a while and you say hi and bye and stuff like that. They come to me and be like, you doing a movie? What you even know about acting? Or you doing a movie? Why the movie name after you? You ain't even nobody. Like this and that. But it's like then people that are just let things come through one ear and go to the next because they never had the opportunity and it's just they 14 in my shoes. You check? So I never really study them and I just move on with the movie, to be
Man,
honest.
really mature for his age. I like it.
Listen,
You
Yeah.
like years ahead of some.
I ain't easy to
I
impress.
Yeah. If
I'm
you're
impressed.
impressing, she, you're doing something.
I am
I,
impressed.
I do want to know. You had a large cast of
Yeah.
co-stars. You know what I'm saying? Like the Virgin Islands who's of influencers and
Yeah, yeah.
stars. So can you list off some of the co-stars? Because I know there's a lot. Just off the top of your head, can you list some of the co-stars that were in the movie with you?
Yeah, so
There it is.
we had Cassandra, we had Peanut the Real Nut, we had Pressure, we had Kim, big up the West Side. Um who else, Peter? Help me out. He got here already?
Yeah, yeah, we
You
had a.
should be able to hear.
I could hear me.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Good
Good evening.
And this is Peter
good
Noel, the
night.
filmmaker himself.
Yeah, yeah, what going on? I couldn't miss this man. I just log on. I was just I went to vote. So
Good. And good
good evening,
civic duty.
And responsible at that. Look at that.
Mhm.
good evening, everybody. Everybody, all the hosts and the followers. Akino, you already know what it is, King.
You don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what are we talking about now? Who was in the movie?
Yeah, just the stars in
Yes.
the movie.
Oh God,
I name
we got so much people in the movie. You know, Aquino, Cassandra. We got Pressure Boss Pipe. We got Shatanova, a man from Legends Lounge. Boo. You know what I mean? We got Kim. Um, we got Pojo in there. We got Janisha John in there. Who else? Who else? Who else? We got so
Peanut.
much.
We got
Peanut, the real
Peanut.
nut for sure, for sure. We got Peanut, the real nut in there. Um, there's so much different people. If I forget you, I'm sorry. I really sorry. We had a lot of help with people like from Shamel Morton and Sharice McNamara. Shamel is our executive producer on the project. Sharice McNamara,
Mm.
associate producer on the project. Patrice D. Chabot was the producer of the project. She did an amazing job. My brother Preston Noel co-directed it with me. We had a writer by the name of Danetta out of Detroit that helped me put everything together and write the script for me. I'm an ideas person, you know what I mean? When I get my ideas, I just start running. They just start running wild. So Danetta definitely helped me put everything down on paper. So shout out to the whole crew and cast. Yeah. Shout out to the crew and cast. I ain't mean to take over your life
Come
if
on,
I
you
get.
good.
No, no,
We
you're
need
good.
that.
That's what we're
We
doing
needed that.
here.
We needed that.
I just hype, man. I excited. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have remember all the
We're
people. So
excited.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the clip with Shamel and her hat looking over your shoulder. She was so focused, I was like, look, she ain't paying watching her hat and she was over your shoulder watching something. And I was like, I love to see that it was just so much of us tapping into roles
Hmm.
that you would not expect us to tap into collectively. After what Akino was saying, it just sounded like it was such a good cohesion of people and that it just flowed so well. And the community kind of just clicked around the concept of the movie. Because I've saw little clips and little pictures here when you guys were filming, and it always just looked like whatever you needed, whatever support you guys needed, the VI people was there to provide it for you guys to make this a reality.
Let me tell you something, man. Like just being on the ground and shooting the movie, it was just so overwhelming to see like so much people were reaching out on Facebook and my messenger that I didn't even know. They just wanted to help. They were reaching out to all the producers, to Patrice, to Shamel, to Sharice, to my brother Preston. They wanted to help. People started bringing we food all from all over the place. It was so crazy that they wanted to just feed us and make sure that we was okay. And if we needed anything, it was like the whole community came out. You know what I'm saying? And more than grateful. You know what I'm saying? More than grateful. It was just an experience, and it just really kind of like push the button for me to want to bring more projects home. You know what I mean? And give us some more of our own projects that we could watch on streaming platforms like Netflix and Amazon and different things like that. So it was just an amazing experience. Aquino. I met Aquino through his aunt that wanted me to come to St. Croix and shoot some video of Aquino, and she ended up flying me down to St. Croix to shoot her.
Eh,
Yes,
eh, eh.
yeah.
That's okay.
Akino,
You
sign
see,
my shot today.
people getting
Sign my
flued out.
shot
People
today.
Oh,
getting flued out.
we
Oh
got
Lord.
I
Please.
tell you, the people
this how
around
they
me,
hold me.
they have around me really supportive. So I can't at
Apparently.
the time shoot all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, this how this whole
Hey,
thing
I'm
on.
sorry, real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but speaking of support and people that like are in his corner, shout out Nadine Patrick because
That
she was the one who she came to me in our inbox a while ago about promotion for your teas, and I had made the videos and stuff for you a while back. So shout out
She,
Nadine
she
Patrick
was
too,
this, she
because
was the same one that fly Peter out. That's the same one. She was doing all of that in the same time. So
hey,
Okay.
big up Nadine,
yeah,
because we went to school together. Much love to she, man. I'm
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead, Peter. Do your
Nadine,
thing.
and Nadine been friends for years. This is a childhood friendship. So you know what I mean. And she tell me about this dude Aquino, who's her nephew, and she wanted to support it, and she ended up buying me a ticket to St. Croix and paying me to come down, and you know what I mean. And I ended up shooting a little small documentary on Aquino and talking to you, and then as I was talking to him, my mind started running 100 miles an hour. Like, yo, this is a nice situation for me to create something from this situation, you know. And now, Akeno, he's very presentable. He's he got full of manners. He come from a good family, so it's like everything just work out in my favor as far as me being a creative and putting it together. Because once I had Akeno lock in, and I tell Akeno what I wanted to do, and I had it lock in, I was like, okay, cool. Now it's time for me to build everything around Akeno. You know what I'm saying? And me and my brother Preston, we just get together and we just start building the whole thing around Akeno. And Akeno was the anchor for this whole thing. You know what I mean? Once we had Akeno, we know we had everybody else. Shatanova from Legends Lounge, that's family. You know what I mean? Me and he go way back, and we definitely related. So that's by blood. And Pressure, I always been in my corner. Anything I want, let he know. You know what I'm saying? Me and Pressure been knowing each other for years, so it's like anything you want, let we know. You know what I mean? And then Pressure ended up putting together our executive producer who wanted to remain silent. That definitely helped us with a lump sum of money to bring the movie to St. Croix. You know what I'm saying? We know when we do the movie, I talking, I rambling. I know when we do the movie, we didn't have enough money to actually edit the movie, but I wanted to me and my brother wanted to just be able to have it done. You know what I'm saying? Saying that there is because right now we're into the post production where we're trying to raise money to edit the movie still. So we edit that trailer and we're gonna release it, and then we're gonna definitely try to raise money to get edited. But we know we had enough money to pay the crew to be there, to pay the actors to be there, to pay everybody to fly down and be there and have the film. We have the film. Nobody can take that away from us. We have a Virgin Islands St. Croix film in the can. That's what you call it. We have a movie in the can. You know what I mean? Nobody can take that from us. All the hard work that everybody put in, we definitely appreciate. You know what I mean? I want to shout out the Middle Eastern community. I'm gonna be honest with you. All them dudes that get all them stores in Frederickstead and all over the island definitely donated serious money because they want to see it happening. So shout out to Stop and Shop. Shout out to Remy, Mohammed, all them dudes that get stores in the Virgin Islands, them brothers at the gas station, Ali, they definitely open their hands and definitely help us bring the movie to St. Croix. So I want to shout them out because they too is Virgin Islanders, they too is Crucians, you know what I'm saying? So
Thank you for that.
No.
We appreciate that and big up them man for all the support and the love that they've shown. I do want to ask you, Peter, something real quick, and then we don't want to take the spotlight off the star
No,
for
but you
too
good.
long.
You good.
But Peter, what made you decide to undertake such a big task? Like, I mean, I know that there have been movies filmed in the Virgin Islands before. I know that, right? But what made you decide to do this and be like, yo, I get ideas, I gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the lead up to this? Because there's so many moving parts, and like you said, there's people gotta eat, there's equipment, there's flights, all this other stuff. So talk to me.
well, this is a conversation that this go way back when me and my brother was a little boys, you know what I'm saying? We know what we wanted to do for the Virgin Islands. What we have always done was always had our foot in our community. I was being honest with people. We wanted to show people that this could be done. People that walk them same streets in Frederickstead on the west side like we. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were young. You know what I mean? That anything is possible, especially with all of the people following people and all of the violence and stuff. We want them to know that we too come from that. You know what I mean? We come from a hard place, Lagoon projects in the Frederickstead area. So we used to walk every project, every street. Like we walk them streets just like you. It's options, you know what I'm saying? We want them to see that it's certain things that you could dream of being in the Virgin Islands and that it's possible, you know what I'm saying? And just doing a film like that and getting people from different parts of the island was just me bringing everybody together, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though people live in different boroughs and different areas in the Virgin Islands, we all come from the same St. Croix, you know what I'm saying? St. Thomas, St. John, we are all the same, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it because me and my brother were looking for a challenge. We done shoot a lot of music videos and work with a lot of stars, and why not come home and shoot a movie? We wanted the challenge. We wanted something hard. It's still hard, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't easy, but we want to live in that. We want to live in that in that we want to live in that struggle of bringing something like this to the Virgin Islands. So you know what I'm saying. We could not do it without our crew, man. And I had Shamel on board, one of the first person I reached out to because I know Shamel had the following. You know what I'm saying, and she loud, and I wanted Shamel to be girl. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't do it without people like that. You know what I'm saying, and link up with Patrice from St. Thomas. I don't know. I didn't know Patrice from anywhere, but I know Patrice had the skills. You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of skills that I didn't have as far as being a producer. So it was easy to align with Patrice, who helped line everything up. You know what I'm saying? And everything was just smooth. You know what I'm saying? It was smooth. It was just it's hard, but it was still smooth knowing that these people were there. Preston, Shamel, Cherise, you know, they had our back. You know what I'm saying? Patrice, her daughter, Tamara, they had our they had my back. You know what I'm saying? So it was that kind of thing. And right now we get more movies. We want more movies to come home. You know what I mean? We want the Virgin Islands government to take notice of what we're doing and come knock on the door so we could have these conversations of bringing our own movie to sing to the Virgin Islands and to St. Croix and Thomas and John. You know what I mean? We want to be that
Have
staple.
you already have you already gotten their notice? Has the government reached out to you at all? Tourism, anybody?
To be honest, um everyone hasn't reached out to us. EDA definitely reached out to us and they definitely donated, gave us a donation, and that definitely will help us in the post production phase.
Okay.
Um, we want the higher ups though. We want more of the higher ups and more of the governmental departments to us and help in any way they can. You know, if I know somebody knock on the door for me, if I know them, let them know like, yo, we need help. You know what I'm saying? Them tell them to reach out and ask anybody in St. Croix about Peter Noel, and they'll give you everything about me. As an honest dude, everybody know me to be honest, a hard worker. So ain't not I don't think it's anything anybody will say bad about me other than I like to eat, you know. Now, I pride myself on keeping my
Ne-
clean around the Virgin Islands, Croix for you. So, you know, we need help. We still need help.
Nisi, what you got? What you got for our boys? What you got for them?
So we asked Aquino earlier about the movie being named after him, but what made you name the movie after Aquino?
I was so inspired by Akeno when I went down there and I was talking to him when he was selling his shots. It was at the food fair for the last Christmas festival. I was inspired by he. I to do the name the movie after Akeno because I was saying we're gonna do this movie, and when we do this movie, everybody in the Virgin Islands gonna always remember Akeno. He gonna have to live up to this movie. He have to live up to his name. He gonna always have to stay in a positive light because he carrying a lot of weight. This movie carrying a lot of weight. You can't be like Aquino, that's Aquino, and he over there doing all kind of foolishness. So I want Aquino to know that he's a role model. I want him to know that he got to be positive. This is bigger than he. He got to be a role model to kids with this name and this movie name after he. So I want his name to ever forever live on in the Virgin Islands. He gonna be a legend. He gonna be remembered.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It is.
Yo, Aquino, so still no pressure.
No
Like
pressure, no
besides
pressure.
walking with pressure,
No,
no pressure.
no pressure, no pressure. No
Damn.
He's
pressure.
still
All right.
good. I
Hey,
love it.
this man raised like, hey, mommy is a serious place, son.
Yeah.
I can be concerned. But but real talk. Okay, so what was the most fun scene and what was the hardest scene for you to do?
The hardest scene was
Don't give
when
what
I
don't give the movie in Aquino.
no. I ain't gonna get that way. Trust me. Trust
You
me.
gotta tell us
The
everything.
No.
the hardest scene was like I tell you when it comes to like putting more emotions in when I got to like cry or you know what I'm saying, getting to that soft Aquino side or you know what I'm saying when a death happen or something happen and you got to just turn soft and tears got to come out your eyes. But
Mm.
the tears ain't coming at the time it's supposed to come, and then you like come on, you could do this. So you got to you know what I'm saying, just adjust to like just being in that moment. That was my hardest. trust me, that was the hardest part for me. I
See,
think
Shamel,
the
What was your favorite?
my
Shamel ain't that's I can't he can't give out the movie.
She's still executive
No, we didn't.
producing
We
now.
just
No, she's trying to executive produce the podcast. No,
Hey,
relax. We ain't trying to get you to tell everything.
Yeah,
Just like
the
the kind of scene, or at least what was going on. Jeez,
the
what's what was your favorite?
my favorite scene. I think everything was my favorite scene. I don't wait. Let me
I
think
say
of
you
it.
everything.
gotta
I
see
like
it. You
that,
can see it in his face, but he can't. You could see it
man.
in his face.
I might got mute Shamel or something. Like, she get him-
she probably texting the group right.
I know her.
I love it.
my
You see, oh
I,
man,
I think my favorite scene was definitely um damn. I get like okay, I get two favorite scene. I get the first one will be like the romance scene, especially when the romance was at the highest peak.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
uh
like
huh.
that. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's the lover
okay.
boy. Remember, he come out. He
That's
said lover
Yeah,
boy. That's
yeah.
the lover
You
boy
hear
in
how
that's when
him.
soft you talk?
That's
that's
the
You hear
lover
how
boy
soft you
in
talk?
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's when we were getting out of our little comfort zone and we were just
Okay.
having fun with the movie. You know what I'm saying? And then my second favorite one was probably a pressure scene. Just having the opportunity to converse with pressure, even though it was a movie script, it felt so real. And how he would
Mm.
talk, something about pressure voice.
Boy, hey,
The,
watch out. They calling no. Hey,
yeah, but something about pressure voice,
Yeah.
it'll just put you in like you talking to a real elder, like you talking to your
He
father,
to
and you
feed
talking.
into you, to feed into your
Yeah,
soul.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard him. Yeah.
I like that scene. I like that scene with pressure.
That's
why
what's
If
up.
we, if I were thinking to like be like a menace on the street or something, and I had that scene with pressure, I would have just changed my whole life around. To be honest, I'd have changed my whole life around. Trust me.
I love that. Big up to pressure.
Yeah,
I love, yeah. When he talked to you, to feel it like in
yeah,
your
man.
soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well,
when
damn. I guess I is the only one that don't know pressure personally. I gone. Well,
the man body know, I telling you some real the man pressure really mystical in us for real.
Yeah, boy.
Like he done been here before kind of thing. Yeah, man.
you think pressure gonna feel some type of way? You call
No
this man
man,
an
no
elder?
man.
Or?
That's
Pressure know the vibe with me and he man. He
normally
know what going on. Yeah, he know what going on.
he already know.
Peter, can you run us through basically the overarching theme of the movie? Like, what is the movie about for the people that don't know? You know what I'm saying? Can you run us through that?
I gonna keep it real sharp, because me really trying to get away the whole movie, you know what I'm saying?
And you
But
ain't trying to get no beat down from Shamel. Go ahead.
yeah, Shamel texted me, I don't know, probably. But the movie is pretty much about a young man who's going through the struggles of dealing with life, and with his mother, dealing with the loss of a father, dealing with dealing with living and trying to make ends meet with his girlfriend, who is Cassandra in the movie. Um, it just he going through those struggles, and he have a friend which is Peanut, who kind of have one foot in, kind of dragging he into the street life. And he's at a crossroad that I feel like a lot of young men in the Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John face as where you want to go left, where you want to go right. And we definitely brought that into the movie because me and Preston faced those struggles growing up, you know what I'm saying, where it was easy to go this way or it was easy to go that way, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we wanted to incorporate in the movie. You know what I mean? Shamel just text me, that's enough. But
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so
So you want nobody know what the movie even about? Like,
that's she had
I'm
her
confused.
had her way. She had her way. And I gotta listen to
Jesus.
I gotta listen to her.
Okay. All right. Fine. Nisi, you got any questions that Mike could get answered?
Yeah, what you
I
want?
do.
My favorite scene of the movie, I could answer that for you. I probably my favorite scene of the movie is when is Peanut and Aquino. It was several conversations throughout the movie that they have and the chemistry that they have with each other. You could it feel like a brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? And that only come because the two of them is of the same age in real life, and the two of them is from Mumbiju. You know what I mean? And they had that bond since they were like children. I mean, from childhood. That's what I wanted to say. They had that bond from childhood, so it just resonate in the film. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hard for them to really be like together in the movie, and you see the man as brothers in the movie. Like they really got they care for each other in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And that was my favorite scenes um to see that band and I love because it just go far beyond the film. You could tell that them man got a lot of love for each other and a lot of respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? So that them were my favorite scenes. So
So I do have a question. So for Peter, we know we of course we always see the end results of filmmaking in the movies or the trailers or whatever. And we know how important it is to picking the right cast to display the vision that you have in mind. Was that a complicated process picking out, besides like, picking out the cast to support the vision, or did you find that it was collectively easy for you to pick out and go through the auditions and select the castmates for the movie?
they picking the cast. It wasn't like from the beginning stages of when I started to think about the movie. Me and Preston, we already kind of know who we wanted to be in the movie. And it's just that it's people that's around us all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we know we wanted to have Shatanova Aman in the movie because Aman Thomas in the movie because he got a very distinctive look. You know what I'm saying? With the gold dreadlocks and everything like that. And we wanted him to be in the movie. Not only that, it's like we know his mannerisms. We know him, so we know how he'll act. You know what I mean? We wanted to bring people in that gonna bring that realism to the characters that they playing. You know what I'm saying? And we just know we wanted him in the movie. We know we wanted pressure because what pressure we're going to bring. He was going to bring that mysticalness that he have. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted him in the movie for that. So we really kind of surrounded ourselves with the people that's around us really all the time. You know what I mean? And um, I could do a movie with anybody in St. Croix. People I I'd be around and see them on Facebook because that's what I do as a director. To just study people mannerisms and be like, man, that person could be a good film, a good. So we're kind of easy. I just gotta get approval from Preston. I gotta get approval from Shamel. I got approval from Cherise.
Yes, son.
Process. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
son.
Even though my mind will be running wild, I can't just be like, yo, that's the person, and then you got to come on a group decision to decide who blend in with which people and who could do this or who can act and who could act or who need to work on acting or whatever. So we had Cherise doing acting coaching. You know what I mean? Cherise McNamara, she was an acting coach for a while. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people wear many hats in the movie, but it was kind of easy putting everybody together. It's just getting approval from the rest team. You know what I mean? So making a movie
Gotcha.
also, it never was about me. It never was about Preston. It needed to be about the team and the community. So, I'm saying that making a movie in St. Croix is not an easy task, especially a movie of quality. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
Now, my question is for Aquino. So you got a movie, first time acting, named after you. You say it's loosely based on your life. Was it like you were just basically being yourself in these scenes, or was there real acting required? Like you had to be a character? Was there any type of like I gotta get into the right mood? You practicing lines in the mirror and stuff like that?
The good thing about that there, it was more so me being me. And Peter always used to tell me that be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable with the scenes, get comfortable with the lines and stuff like that. Not the scenes, but get comfortable with the script and stuff like that. So it was just me being me. And it have had times in couple scenes where you got to act the part or stuff like that, but most of the times it was just me being me.
Bless, bless.
And
Shamel said, and we did it in 1 week. Did what in 1 week?
yep,
Shot the movie in 1 week.
What is this, a Tyler Perry production? What are telling me right now?
yep.
Did the whole thing in 1 week?
Yeah,
So that's why
I,
that's why I was telling her you with the script and stuff like that. How quick I had to learn the script, and it was easy for me. And I told Peter like this crazy, like this my first thing, and I learned the script in such two tools, and I barely been practicing, and I know that script.
What?
Yeah, man.
yeah, so talented that he know everybody in the movie lines. Like he know the whole.
What?
He know lines that I
That-
didn't. You know what I mean?
That's that young brain, listen.
Yeah, talented young man. Um, I think Syncroy definitely we should be happy to have Aquino. You know what I mean? He's definitely big future in the Virgin Islands, a big part of the Virgin Islands future as far
For
as
sure.
young generation.
I ain't gonna even lie, right? Like with the movie, how where the lady from again? Peter. I didn't want to get wrong.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So she being from Detroit, and me seeing the script was so close to my life. Like I write it, and that was crazy to me because I wasn't the one to write it, but it was so like a lot of the scenes and a lot of the stuff that happened in the script, like really like tied into real life things that was happening with me, and it was crazy. Even kind of to the love thing, and especially like try and make a way for yourself and having a mother so close to you and stuff like that. So it was crazy. It was crazy. I really admire that.
shout out
Wow.
to Baba. He wanna know when it coming out. Baba,
Yeah. Yeah. I
He
know.
ready to
You're
be in a
pretending I
movie.
ain't see that.
yeah,
When is the trailer coming out?
Carlos, man. The trailer we tried to drop it for the Christmas season. Um, we got edited and put the trailer together and pull up a second round of crowdfunding to help with the post production and marketing part of it. But that's coming soon. So you know what I mean?
Don't forget November 10th, Veterans Day weekend. There's Carlos Flores and Mr. Charisma himself. They're throwing the St. Croix Barber Show at Canagata Ballpark too. Don't forget that that's coming up in a few. So keep that in mind, people. But
Yeah.
do you have another question before we play the game?
No, let's get into this
All
game.
right, all right. So Peter, you have mentioned that them two, Peanut and Aquino had a real connection, from Mombiju and stuff like that, and they kind of clicked. So we have a game that we play. We have a little segment called "What Going On Ya?" Right? What going on ya? So can you please explain to us what's going on ya?
That's just what I tell you again. That's
Hey,
situations with Peanut, the real, not just uh,
Wait, hold on. Let me run that back one more time.
acting crazy as usual. Him,
listen.
they're gonna run it back.
Yeah, yeah. Wait up.
I well, but that's just one of many
Let
things
me,
where
cause
Aquino.
I didn't play the whole thing. I really want to play the whole thing so people could get the vibe, right? So what going on there?
Our American crew are watching this man like what he really dealing with. like Chicago and like the places like that. You never see nobody act so crazy, but they were just having a good time. They were just having a good time and softening up the mood. It was getting late, and we've been working for maybe about, I want to say, like 14 hours that day. You know what I mean? And just to see
Mm,
them soften up the mood and kind of give everybody a little bit of energy with that, it was definitely helpful. You know what I'm saying?
okay. We got one more. Your co-star, Cassandra Guadalupe. Is that your girlfriend or your best friend?
Uh,
Why are you doing this?
that's
That's
my
an easy
girlfriend.
question. That's a softball.
That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend.
I the Lakers.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
my
please,
that's my girlfriend in the movie. We talking about the movie or real life? Which
this
one?
man a
That's his
VI man,
Which
girlfriend
man.
in the
one?
It's a
movie.
VI
Play
man.
the
Is it?
clip. Play
Come on,
the
be for
clip.
real. Okay. Watch the clip.
Cassandra is my best friend. Of
How
course
you
we
never
fuck.
think it like that? Start over. Of course. Go ahead.
We best friends. Of course she's a
You could
best
say it
friend.
more happy.
Oh, my bad.
Man, like he was held hostage. What going on there?
I tell you, I could tell you, my son. What going on there? what,
He asking the
what
question
going
like he
on
waiting.
there? What going on there? Lord Harry.
Me, what going on? Everybody else.
Nobody don't
that,
know what going on. Okay. All
Man,
right.
you need
All
to do
right.
a hand
that
Okay.
signal
that
for
was a
help.
that was a little TikTok
I want. No?
experience, I
Where's
guess.
the,
Mm-hmm.
the
A
next
little
question?
What was the
TikTok trend.
context? What was the context?
Whatever TikTok wanted to get out of that, I don't know.
You
Oh man. Okay. So we'll do this. Yes. Hey, this was a great episode. I hope that we informed people as well as possible, as well as Chanel would allow us. So thank you all for watching. We just would like for you to, whoever wants to go first, please, what would you like to leave our listening audience with? What would you like to tell them about the movie, about yourself, about, maybe something inspirational going forward? What do you think?
Anything I can say, anything you put your mind to, just know that
Mm,
you can always do it, and you don't always 100% need support from nobody else. Just your own support, and always stay determined to what you want to do in life, and you're gonna get to where you want to be. Trust me. And if you have the support, I always take it, especially when it's genuine support. Just always take it.
Akino, where can people find you, follow you, your social, stuff like that? We want to make sure that we're doing that and getting our community behind you.
hmm And wait,
You-
don't forget, he still has a clothing brand,
Yeah,
SNA
yeah,
Fly
yeah.
Tees. Tell them how to reach you on that there as well.
Yeah, so I have a Facebook page is S and A, but use the and symbol, S and A Flighties on Facebook. You could catch me on TikTok too. I post couple things on TikTok, but you could catch it on TikTok. S and A Flighties also, and then Instagram tees underscore by underscore Aquino. My personal Facebook page is Aquino Canton, my first name, last name. Um, and yeah, my Instagram is freshkid underscore Kino. And
And Peter, I'm sorry.
don't forget the Aquino movie page. Follow that too, because we're gonna be posting the insights and stuff like that for the movie.
Oh, what's the tag for that one?
Aquino
that
movie.
Is at the Aquino movie in it? Oh no, which one?
I think it's at Aquino movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Peter?
I just want to let people know that anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? If you got if you got a relationship with your community, feel free to ask your community for help. You know what I mean? Treat your community like family, you know what I mean? And that's what I kind of pride on treating my community like family. So a lot of the stuff that I do, I always think about St. Croix. You know what I'm saying? I feel like St. Croix in my heart, and I want to come home and I want to bring more films home. I got like 4 scripts for St. Croix. I got horror. You know what I'm saying? I got another drama. I got comedy. It's just we need help. You know what I mean? I want the government to come knock on my door. I want to leave the state to come home and direct movies. You know what I mean? And that be our thing. But if government and you there, how you come and get me from down there? Yeah. And yeah, I can find me on as Peter Noel on Facebook, Miami Film Kings, as most on social Miami Film Kings. That's, I made that name up in Miami in a lot of music videos. Um, and definitely follow the Akeno movie. And I want to shout out the cast, the crew, the staff, everybody that helped us out on the movie, everybody that donated $1, everybody that sent some type of support. I said, Peter, I love what you're doing. I hear everybody, I saw everything. I want to tell you motivated me and Preston to really just want to get this done. I motivate we like, you know what I mean? Me and Preston talk every day. You know, each showed us love. It's so overwhelming to know the community backed us, our friends, our family, people in offices, in different offices and businesses that helped us out. We really appreciate everybody. Ain't nothing I could say other than that we really love Ayo and we really love what I do for we. Gave us this opportunity that it was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Really love everybody project, yo. Everybody. Every aspect. You
Thank you, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you, Nisi. What you got for the people? Your final words.
Sure. I want to say that like, I'm not impressed easily, and I've been very impressed with you from the moment you came on the live. Without knowing you personally, I'm glad I got to meet you authentically and have these conversations with you about the story around your journey, about what you're doing at such a young age. I want to make sure that our community knows and aware that it doesn't matter where you start from, where you come from, where your journey begins. It's how you push your journey forward and where you take yourself. And I'm so proud of you. And I continue to wish you the best and big things. Sign my shot. I'll send you my money when the live done. I need my signature. And I'm very happy. And Peter, thank you so much for seeing the vision of doing this at home, finding someone at home, having a cast that's based at home and making this a reality. This is like the second time in a week I have been so proud of my Crucian people and what you guys are doing and what you're continually trying to do and striving to do. And I wish you an abundance of blessings on this journey. And I can't wait for the movie to come out. I can't wait to see it, support it. The only thing that you guys didn't say is how can people support you or send support if they wanted to. I want to make sure we do that. But I just want to say congratulations to you both. I'm super proud, super proud, super proud.
Thank you so
so
much.
thank you so much. If you want to send us any type of support, you could go to theakenomovie.com. And there's definitely different avenues where you could definitely send in donation through PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, different venues like that. To shout out before I go, I want to shout out my cousin who donated $8,000 like half the bat when he hear about this movie, and he kind of
Wow.
whole project. You know what I'm saying? He know we there. We had a conversation at his table, and he tell me, look, I gonna send you some money for the movie, and he sent the money for the movie, and then we know we had a movie. You know what I'm saying? We know we could be, and that's when we started to really put the whole thing in motion. Shout out to my cousin. He know he is. He just want to be quiet about it for right now. He want to go under the radar. You know what I'm saying?
What's your cousin PayPal and number? Like what his name is?
Eh?
Don't, what part of under the radar you in here?
Hey,
Anonymous donor.
Okay,
Anonymous
just DM
donor.
us. Just do it. Because you know who else need help.
We had uh, another
But yeah.
that donated $20,000 to help
Whoop,
us. He donated $20,000 to bring the crew to
whoop.
help us. pay for the
Thank
flight,
you.
pay for everything. No, I'm telling you, like we really had a lot of help, and these people down there,
Yeah, man.
they just want to see positive things being done in the Virgin Islands, and they really love the West Side. You know, what I'm saying they really love the West Side.
Facts.
So
Facts. And we over here shaking a cup. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, big up everybody that donated and saw the vision and supported the vision. I did see the clips and I was keeping up with what was going on. And from the time I hear about it happening, because sometimes you hear about stuff that's supposed to happen, but it don't come to fruition. Like this man don't play no games, Mister. From the time he set foot, he was going. And to
yeah,
finish it in a week, that's an amazing accomplishment, dog. Like, and
yeah,
there are people that say the VIA ain't got nothing going on, VIA ain't doing nothing. Look at this. You had a whole movie shot down there. You could have been in a movie, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, this really was history. And like I said, I realized that there were other movies done, but what you guys did was special also, and it needs to be recognized. So if you see this image, if you see this image, just know what I mean. The Akeno movie debut, right? We can't wait for the trailer to come out. You did amazing things. Hey, Akeno, I know you're going to the stars and beyond, man. This is amazing. For your first venture to be this big, and all I wanted to do was bag in Plaza. This is amazing, bro.
I
Like
appreciate
Peter,
it,
keep
man.
doing the movies. Don't let nobody stop you. You've been doing it. Like, let's be for real. You've been doing big things. So congratulations.
I appreciate it. I want to tell you something funny, before I go. I know how long our show is, an hour.
Yeah, it's about an hour, but we go
Yeah,
how
Go
long you want.
ahead.
me and Preston, me and my brother was back boys in Plaza Extra. So
Mm,
we would go get us from our age. We used to bag in Plaza Extra. We used to sell
for sure.
peanuts. Mother used to have we selling peanuts in the legislature down in Frederick said walking door to door, knocking at people's door to buy peanuts. So we come from very humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? So we understand what it takes to come out of the struggle, you know what I'm saying, and to do what these young men feel like they can't do in the Virgin Islands. Like you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
definitely do anything. You just got to stay focused and stop following people, be a leader. You know what I mean? We always been leaders. We never follow anybody. You know what I mean? If we had friends that went the wrong way, me and Preston would just look at each other and know that ain't for we. You know what I mean? And nobody wouldn't question that because it's two against one. It could be three against one with my Apache. So I come from a 7 point. So we just know it wasn't for we, and we kept it straight. You know what I mean? And kept the right people around me. And we just want I to know that anybody could do it. So when we see people like Akeno who come up behind us, we understand. Akeno, I used to be Akeno, you know what I'm saying? Akeno used to be me and Preston. We understand where Akeno is from. We understand with young man in the balance to have people to look up to. You know, we want to pave that way. Next movie we do in the voice, we want like every child from every school to be on set. Like I feel like this is something they should be able to see. You know what I mean? Some people came up with all the kids. You know? So I don't know how they girls back down in the summertime or will teach them films and cameras and without the kids. But in the Virgin,
Is I don't know if it's on my end only, but
You ain't in and out.
Peter breaking up really bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's me.
No,
that's
it doing it on my end too.
Okay. A
yeah, I
girl
could hear.
breaking up really bad.
Yeah.
No, I just want I to know that anything is possible. We just hope the
Dang.
government could bring us home to shoot movies with these kids and show them that you could use. I had a teacher by the name of Ralph Borges, and we had a slogan that we should film not bullets. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Ralph.
Hmm.
So yeah, we had that was our motto. Film not bullets. So I feel like we could definitely make a get people as filmmaking dreams and aspirations. I mean,
To summarize, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Go ahead and believe. Like the St. Croix and the Virgin Islands are a small place, but we dream big. And the bigger you dream, the harder it may seem, but with the community support, we could do it anyway. And this movie right here, it shows that. So continue to support the effort right up until the movie airs and you get to sit down and eat popcorn and watch it. Keep supporting, keep showing love, support your own and support the people that support you, man. That's what I gotta say. Big up everybody that was a part of the cast, a part of the movie, a part of donating. And as we go forward, big up any movie theater that gonna show it, big up any streaming platform. You're gonna do big things. Continue doing that there. As for me and Nisi, we're also doing big things. We also moving along. So tomorrow we have at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have write-in candidate, USVI write-in candidate Nellie O'Reilly. And Sunday we have our radio show on 101.3 Raw FM, a different day with Jah and Neci. Check us out between 4 to 6 every Sunday. We hitting all the topics that you love and maybe some that you're going to hate, but you're going to still want to hear it. So tune into that there as well. Keep following Same Difference. Follow at the Akeno Movie. Follow Akeno. Follow Peter Noel. Follow Nisi, Crucial Girl Nisi. We love you guys, man. This has been a great episode. Share the live. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and follow Same Difference as well. We're out of here, man. We love you guys.
Yeah,
Peace.
Jah and Neci, we respect.
Thanks for coming through.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
What are you
Always.
doing?